Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. MCS TV and Madison County School Sports.com present your look at local school sports. Oh, there you go. You got time. Go right. Goes up and under. Nice.
And welcome everybody to Madison Central High School for a matchup between the Montgomery County Indians and the Madison Central Indians. These teams are both 7-1-1. One's ranked 16th in the state. The other one's ranked 14th in the state. Madison Central. And it's kind of odd that Montgomery County pretty much has this exact same schedule as Madison Central. Play pretty much the same teams. So this game could really go either way. I think the only thing I looked at as a comparison on the schedules, Madison Central played Bowling Green. Had them beat actually down to the last 8 seconds before Bowling Green tied it up, made it a 3-3 game. And Montgomery County actually got beat 3-0 against Bowling Green. So, like I said, this game could go any way. A lot of seniors on Montgomery County. So, they've been here. These two teams have faced each other every year for the last 3 years that I've seen them. And last time Montgomery County was here 2 years ago, they put a big L on the Indians. So we went down to Montgomery County last year and managed to beat them, I think, 3-1. So who knows? We'll see. We'll kick it off, and hopefully the Indians who came to play, and they're not going to be a little erratic like they were against the Madison Southern team that we saw earlier this week. They did win that game, but they had composure most of the game, and then suddenly around second half, they just kind of lost a little bit of their composure and lost that midfield possession. So I'm going to bring in the enemy. I'm going to bring in one of the guys I know from Montgomery County. He can tell me a little bit about their team, and hopefully he can enlighten me on what we need to look for. And like I said, a lot of seniors. Got a couple of juniors that I'm familiar with Zach Hill and Brantley Dice. So we'll see how it goes. So we'll get him mic'd up here in a few minutes. And I'm not sure what the holdup is. Oh, trying to get a ball. No ball boys today? What's going on? How you doing?
This is Rich Fuller, and his son plays Kaz. He's pretty good on the radio with you. So.
Perfect.
I'll be here a while. I've got my high school soccer coach with me tonight, so I'm going to sit with him some.
I just want some input on Madison Central as well, or Southern, or Montgomery County. Okay. And like I said, I brought somebody up here from Montgomery County. Who? What was your name again?
Richard Fuller.
Richard, your son plays here. I think he's forward.
He plays attacking mid, number 10, Caswell.
Caswell. He's the leading scorer for this team, isn't he?
Yes, sir.
Okay. One of the things I did notice when you came into this game, the teams are 7-1-1. Both teams are 7-1-1. Both teams have pretty much played the identical schedule. We had Bowling Green beat on a 3-2 game, and they scored with 8.5 seconds to go to tie it up against us. And I know how good team that was. You all found that out, I'm sure.
We did. You all fared much better against Bowling Green than we did.
Yeah, it was an odd deal because that weekend we played on a Friday night game. We had 2 players out on red cards all weekend. So we've actually got a few back that we didn't have for that game. And we actually have another addition that we didn't bring. I think standing in the middle of the field, we have Boniface, and his twin brother actually joined the team.
Oh, really?
So we have two. He just joined up this week, and
Where's he been?
He's been running track.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. We have one out with a concussion.
Ooh.
So hopefully he'll get back in action in a couple of weeks. We've got a tough schedule, as you probably know. We've got Cuff Cath Saturday.
Yeah, that was a tough team. That was the team that gave us our 2 red cards. We played most of the second half down 2 players in that game. Ended up with a 2-1 loss. I think they have one player that's pretty strong. He's the one that controls most of their stuff. He's their leading scorer. He's a senior for them, and he's strong. That team's they're just solid. Defensively, they're really, really good. Yeah, they're tough to get around. They have a kid that plays left back, and he's very technical, and he's got speed, and he knows how to play the game. So if you get one on them, you've earned it, I can tell you. But, yeah, it's weird because not only are they all Indians, the score 7-1-1. You're ranked, I think, 16th. We're ranked 14th right now. But
MCHS, red, white, and
blue. And the records are the same. And if you look at the schedules, actually, they kind of mimic each other, too. The schedules are a lot alike as well. So.
Well, one of my best friends from Richmond, a guy I grew up playing against, Roger Nail.
Okay.
We always laugh because we wore the same number in basketball and in baseball, and we were red, white, and blue.
That's a good ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, good play. I thought that was in dangerous territory. Our keeper made a pretty good play on that, so cleared out by Justin. So that's the first real threat I've seen really from either team, I think. This is where,
bad touch.
Once he got it on his foot, he couldn't quite get it control, but
now,
he does have speed.
Isn't he?
Well, he's new to the team this year.
Yeah.
He started this year. That's why I said his twin brother joined up this year. Both of them ended up joining up. So, but now that's my son, actually number 13. He plays left mid. It's a good ball.
Shot.
So. And I would say, like Peyton, my son actually has 7 goals. There's like 3 kids on the team that have 6, 7 goals. We score from about 7 or 8 right now.
We had a lot of scoring last year, but we played a much weaker schedule. And this year we've got pretty scoring that's been spread out. Have been several kids. Scraba up front, Christian. Zach Hill's had a few.
Yep.
So we've spread it around a little bit, but we haven't scored near as many goals as we did last year.
Well, yeah, that's what I said. We've watched our schedule get a little bit more tough with Covington Catholic, with
Bowling Green.
We played South Warren.
Oh.
You know, those are tough games. He's going to. One thing about him, he does have a little bit of speed. There was like all fouled on that one, so. But
Zach Hill on the foul there.
And we're very familiar. We got, like I said, with it. It's weird because most of the teams we play, I'm sure that it's pretty much similar to everybody else. Like Zach Hill, Brantley Dice, both know them from club. We have 3 kids here from LFC on our team. So there's a lot of familiarity with a lot of teams that we play. So.
Tell me about Madison Central or Southern. I saw you had a close game with them the other night.
You know, right before you came to the booth, we were just kind of discussing that. Controlled the entire first half. Really not a lot of threat on Madison Southern side. In the second half, just lost our composure. Really stopped controlling the ball in the midfield. I mean, credit Madison Southern, I guess, for some of the adjustments they made. They scored on a goal that came in from midfield. Kid bounced one over the keeper's head.
That's unusual.
And the keeper never made a play. Yeah, it was very strange on that game. But either way, you know, like I said, it was one of those games that we didn't quite gel there in the second half. They tied it up, and then afterwards, I think we took back control. As soon as we got the ball back after the goal, they scored. They never had another shot on goal. So we scored one about 5 minutes after that, and it was just one of those things. We should have probably. It's a good thing to build on because I think we came in a little more cocky than we needed to be, and hopefully we got our ego back a little bit.
Right.
So, little trip there. Oh, good through ball. I don't think he was ready for it though. Yeah. Keeper's going to come out on that.
Oh,
close.
He's almost out of
close
the
on that line.
Yeah.
Awful close on that line.
They may have called him.
He did call it. He did call it. I don't know if the ball came out, but he better get adjusted because they usually do this fast. So So that's a little free kick there in some dangerous territory right now, right outside the box.
Tough angle, but you never know. It may get a deflection.
Yep. Like we think these teams could go either way. I don't think there's any advantage anywhere. I think both of them have pretty much either way. I don't be surprised to see one team run away with anything in this. It's a good chip in. Header back out, nobody there.
A nice clear by one of your players there. With
the header. Cleared that out back to the middle.
Get on sides. We were all.
Got a lot of you got a lot of seniors on your starting lineup. He's going to pull that down. Yep, he's got to get there though.
Now he's off if he gets the pass.
Yep, he was off.
Yep, good pass.
He called it.
He's got it.
Called it. He did call it a while before they never finished the play, and
he would have just
he was about 5 yards.
With his run just a little bit. He'd been
one of the things we've seen, because it's really odd because he's a great soccer player. I mean, this kid's unbelievable. He's got speed for days and he's strong, but he hasn't really played a lot of organized soccer. He's a senior. His brother's a senior. They came from Kenya. They were been in town for a while, originally from North Dakota, but they're still kind of learning the structure of the game a lot. That's a good ball.
Yeah, good shot.
That's a good shot.
Good save by the keeper.
Yeah, he put that was in dangerous territory. So we're going to have a corner kick, and it looked Madison Central. So no real advantage. I think both teams have had some good shots. Both teams have some good opportunities. So, a lot depends on who breaks and what happens early. How deep is Montgomery County? You play a lot of players, or you stick with 11 or 12?
We do. We're not overly deep, and of course we're missing Corey Carpenter tonight, one of our main defenders. Nice clear, and
controlled there by Luke.
We're not terribly deep.
That's one thing that Evan does do. He subs a lot. He's about 18 deep. He's 18 players, and he feels like anybody can play at any given time. So he typically does sub a lot. I see Bonfus's twin brother here kind of warming up on the sidelines. His name is Rogers Kelly. So it's one thing that they do try to wear you down a little bit, especially when they're rotations. So
we got down at Bowling Green, where we were not super deep. I think playing 3 games in less than 24 hours really took its toll on us.
I think that was one of the things that helped us, because it was one of those situations, and I think he was trying to pass it, couldn't pass it. Not on frame by Fez there. But I think he had a good intention. He just couldn't get the ball out. He was trying to pass that real quick. But because we were deeper, we played a game Friday night late, played our Bowling Green early on Saturday morning. I think we played at noon on Saturday. And we had, even being short 2 kids with red cards, they still had enough stamina to keep going.
Well, it's amazing that you were that competitive, being 2 down to Bowling Green, who's one of the best in the state.
Yeah, they showed it as – it was almost a heartbreaking game, because you had them beat. They were down. They were out. And kids scored with 8 seconds, came in from midfield and put one in. So
the Indians from Montgomery County aren't looking too sharp. I think the Madison Central Indians have outplayed us thus far in the first 11 minutes, but hopefully
the energy is going to be – it looks like we've had a lot of control and a lot of opportunity on our ball. So back to the middle of the field for Luke Powell. He's still looking. Good play by Zach to control that.
Yes.
Back into Dylan in the middle of the field. He's got Peyton on the wing if he's got him. Nope, I'm not sure where that. Oh, still out. I was going to say, I thought it came in front of him a little bit. It was tough, yeah.
Sometimes I call our team the library team. They don't talk much.
Well, I'll tell you what, last year we heard nothing. It was crickets out there. And, Evan still this year is still yelling for him to get some more vocal. So I think it's a never-ending deal, I think.
You got to win that, Scraba. We had a real opportunity with the keeper out of position. We played a bad clear, and we couldn't take control. Going to play it short, I believe. Yep, 13.
That's Peyton.
Good ball.
They're going to try to set something up from the back, which is good. I'd like to see them have that composure. It's a good run right there. This is the tough part right here.
You can
he can turn on a lot of people quick. As I said, he brings his brother in, and they'll bring his brother in. Sometimes I'll play his brother midfield. Sometimes I'll play him up strike. Either way, they're both forced to be kind of reckoned with out there. And his brother's only been practicing the team for a week, so he's still got a lot to learn.
You can't coach speed.
Nope. It's one thing we learned when we went out there and took a look at him. I said, well, I got to see how this, how we look out here. And I watched him in the first game. He put about 3 off the bar in Bluegrass State games. I said, oh, okay, that's a nice addition to the team. I said, that'll be a good one there. So cleared out.
Okay, win this, bro. Oh,
a little bit of a push right there. That was kind of obvious there. I was going to say.
Yes, it was. Extended his arms.
Yeah, he kind of didn't have a play on it, I don't think so.
Now you've moved him over here to the left. It looks like he's just got free roam.
Yeah, they're gonna mow over in him anywhere. And like I said, him and his brother will both come in and pretty much do the same thing. We, from up here, we have been trying to figure out what formation that Evan's playing at any given time because he's got kids moving pretty much anywhere. I mean, Luke is a center midfielder. Half the times he's playing up on top on the strike side. It's really he's got these kids kind of going, and they know it. We don't, but they seem to know where they need to be. Good flick. Can he get there? Yep. Back into the middle. Good ball. Nobody there.
Clear. Oh man, on again.
It's a rough bounce though. Yeah.
Good
so
play.
Set it up right there.
This is Brantley Dice.
Brantley from the Bluegrass team.
Yeah. You gotta now go. Take your space. Take your space. Take your space. Keep taking your space. Now, man, Kaz. Okay, that'll work.
Not sure that was planned, but it worked out well.
It looked like it was.
This is a good set for Montgomery County right now.
We've actually
put
a few passes
probably put this
together.
And take it away on the midfield there. Yeah. He's going to try that. I think that was ill-advised right there.
Look.
Yeah, they had 3 guys around it, and nobody talked about it.
May end up beating us.
So going to be a throw in here for Madison Central.
Had a really good game the other night against Woodford County.
I saw that 1-0.
2-1. High energy game. A lot of shots on goal. The keepers played really well.
Good job. I mean, I know Woodford County.
Yeah, they're solid.
Definitely, they've been solid for the last few years. So to put a loss up on them, was that at Woodford County? I thought
it was at Montgomery.
Okay, I thought maybe that was at Woodford County. Either way, I know what a solid team they got. They got their leading scorer back from last year.
And
you look at the Region 11 rankings, and I think they're still on number 1 spot on 11.
Yeah.
Between them and Dunbar, I think is where they go.
And Dunbar got beat by Lafayette, surprisingly.
Yeah, I saw that too. And Henry Clay got beat by Dunbar. So roll the dice, I guess. This is how this is going to go. Yeah. It's anybody's just got to get there, I think, to have a shot.
Well, in your all's region, again, lack
of
communication.
We're Region 11. We're Region 11.
It's very tough. Region.
If you get out of Region 11, you've earned it. There's no joke there. It's Tates Creek, Henry Clay, Dunbar, Woodford County, Madison Central. I mean, the list goes on and on. This is, I think, for us, probably the best opportunity we've seen to maybe crack that. I think last year they won a regional game. The first time they've ever won a regional game in the history of Madison Central soccer, either boys or girls. So they had a good team to build on, I think, last year.
Going in the right direction.
So,
good pass.
Get that on frame and you got a shot. Yeah, that was a great look.
It was a good
Came
drop.
back in, dropped it back in, and I thought he had a heck of a shot. So
poor coverage a little bit on defense on the throw-in. We didn't look like we marked up too well.
That was one of those things. Madison Southern, we had a throw-in from right outside the box there, and he threw it all the way to the box. The kid scored on it, and they called us offsides. And there was a little bit of confusion on how that would happen.
Yes,
because
no offsides.
There is no offsides on a throw-in. Everybody in the world seems to know that, except for the RA that seemed to call it.
Right, give him an angle, Mason.
So you got another opportunity here.
Control
it's a good play to the middle of the field and cleared out by Worthy McGuire there. Fez trying to get that on his feet. He's going to continue there.
Okay. Good ball. Is that Dodson?
That's Dylan Dotson, yeah. He was our leading scorer last year. He missed the regionals and the districts. He's got speed as well. So
Not in the box.
It's going to be a close call there.
Yeah, I think they called a throw because he got the ball.
Yep.
All right, we got to mark up better, Danny, on this throw.
This is going to be Sam Perkins. His throws look like corners, so he typically gets them all the way to the box.
Better
yeah,
mark
this
up
is pretty much like a corner
Looks
kick
like
right
we,
here.
We got one unmarked in the middle. No, we don't.
There you go.
Yeah, big throw.
He got his foot on it. Good play out to set by Luke. Back to Peyton. Is he going to get around that corner, though?
Good ball.
Oh, did it
gosh.
go? Trying to get it. Still, nice play to the keepers. Keeper's down, though, guys. Keeper's down. Okay.
He's up.
I'm not sure what was. That was a little confusing in there. Nice play in. Back out. Still cleared by the defense. So a little pressure down there. That was close. Keeper looks like he was walking a little gingerly, though.
Fortunate.
Is
I don't
he?
know who that's to.
Is he a senior or is he or a younger? Is he? That was a bad pass in the middle.
Just
of the field
take it.
there too.
Just take it, Cass.
Take it all the way to the
take
goal.
it.
A little bit of traffic there.
Lane push you. There you go.
There you go. And then Dylan's going to come up. I'm going to call that foul on Dylan. So got a little crazy. I wasn't sure that somebody made a play down there.
I thought you were going to connect on one.
Yeah, I thought we had one down there. Looks like we had some substitutions coming in. Hunter Jackson's going to be coming in. And it looks like Cameron Wilson, who's a senior for us, is going to come in.
Good job, Zach. Good pass.
Get the ball on your feet there. Taken away.
Just our passing is just not real crisp today.
Well, right now both teams look a little sloppy inside there right now, trying to get some control. There you go. Get cleared out by Worthy McGuire. So throw in for Montgomery County. Still no advantage either way. We got about 20 minutes, 21 minutes to go. Vance through it. Not controlled there. Dylan's going to try to play that on his feet. Get that back out in the middle of the field there.
Okay, switching fields. Nice switch.
Got a big quick flick there. Back two.
Good touch.
Nope, couldn't get it on his foot. Another flip over.
Try.
Did it stay in? Didn't quite stay in. Good effort, but didn't quite get it under control.
Good idea.
Still no score. We get about halfway through the first half here. A couple of opportunities on both clubs. Had a pretty much a near miss there for Madison Central a few minutes ago. See how the
let's make a good touch, boys.
They're going to call that
our first touch, and we're just not real crisp tonight, but hopefully we'll find it.
Quick play here to Luke Powell on the side. He's still looking, going to Peyton. Peyton's going to come in the middle. Looking for opening there. Back to Dylan. He's a good idea. Couldn't quite execute it, though. It's a good play defensively.
Oh, good win on a 50-50 ball by Madison Central.
Back out to.
And a good pass. The win might lead to a goal.
Oh, well, no, just right.
He just, your man over there on the right just beat our man in the ball. It looked like a 50-50 ball.
It was just an effort ball. It was an effort play.
Knocked it right in.
That's one of the things you're going to see. Now we're going to have three coming in. Looks like Dylan Dotson's going out. The brother is coming in, so we're going to have both of them up front. You're going to have Bonfus and Rogers Kelly. Like I said, a lot to handle. If you add on Hunter Jackson, who's probably, out of all of them, the fastest kid on the team. So you got a lot of speed up front with those three right now. It's going to be, typically can be tough to handle, but you've handled it pretty well so far. Defense has made some really good plays.
Good ball.
Oh, and that's 3 points. So
good try.
Is that a corner? Or?
It was a corner, went off your man, and now a goal kick for the Indians.
Okay. So we sat down. We got Cameron Wilson's in. Hunter Jackson's in. We're going to have Rogers Kelly's in with Bonfus up front. We got Worthy.
We got Trinity Bresler coming in up front for us.
So that's your first sub?
Came in there, Danny. And we have another sub in over on the left midfield position. Good flick. All right, now we got control. Let's see what we convert. Good ball.
That's close to a handball, I think.
All right.
Still trying to get the ball on the foot.
Controlling it. Got to talk.
Everybody's set.
Actually,
good play to the interior there.
Put a couple passes together, shot on goal right at the keeper. It's all right. Put 3 or 4 passes together for
Yeah, they look good
Montgomery
inside there
County.
for that stretch right
That
there
little
was a nice
flurry.
deal.
Good win by Zach Hill.
And then Sam kind of misplayed that out in the midfield too.
Looks like
Still
they're
got
gonna
control.
Come down this left side and got numbers. Can play the.
I'm not sure where that's
go
going.
get
That
it.
was kind of interesting.
That's a sub. Clay again. Not a good first touch by the Indians, and just
This
bump
is-
it right back to him.
Yep. And that's going to be Rogers Kelly right here. This is his, like I said, he's practiced for a week.
Couldn't tell it.
Yeah, it's like I said, I think they got some good talent. When they gel with this team, they could be really something by the end of this year. So you can't teach it. So it's one of those things that you definitely love to see out there. So corner kick here. Gonna play that in.
Good one.
Ooh, header there by Worthy McGuire. Couldn't get it in the direction he needed to go.
Good.
though.
Good.
Still getting a
corner,
lot of
good-
pressure.
Good
Getting a lot of
attempt by
pressure.
McGuire.
So we've had a couple shots here late. Still nothing to nothing. About 16, a little more than 16 minutes to go in the first half. Teams trying to fill themselves out a little bit here and see who they got. See, most of the midfield control so far have probably been Madison Central. I think they've had a little bit more ball
They
control
have.
so far. So.
Especially up front, we again lose it. There we go.
Good job coming
Good
back
ball.
to the other side
Good
of the
ball.
field
Trinity,
on that. That was a great move.
made a good possession play and cleared it to space, and now we're got a little room
Gonna work
going
this
down the left
side.
side. Let's see if we can get across. There it is. Good cross, a little long. Good idea though.
There you go. All right, it's going to be a throw in Madison
A
Central.
little
Then.
bit better than what the Indians have been able to put together thus far.
Or they're both Indians. It kills me.
Montgomery County.
But red, white, and blue, Indians. 7-1-1. It's just kind of gets to you, doesn't it, after a few minutes? There's a whole lot. He told him actually no flick on that, and he went ahead and did it anyway. So this is
Again, another kind of errant pass. Hit
Controlled
it to
by the
space,
defense.
Hit it to space.
They're going to need to work that left side. Or
Take your space. On that long ball, just
seemed to have a
didn't
little
have
bit more
anybody
control there, but
anticipating.
yeah, there was nobody on
anticipating
the
long ball.
You got to make that run before he takes that out. Good throw by Zach.
Another win by Zach at midfield.
I mean, looks like Luke mixed that one a little bit.
Caswell with
Back
a
to
poor
it.
drop.
Still looking for some open space here.
Another long ball.
That was going to be a throw in for Madison Central. Still looking. Somebody to break free. Another throw in for Madison Central.
Good attempt by Dennis. Just missed it.
Yeah, he's got a lot on him. It looks like he's doing everything he can. That's a lot to handle over there with him. If you do misplay that, he's going to go by you pretty quick. So, he's doing a good job keeping himself between him
Big
and the
throw.
ball. Oh, that's a header in. Oh, that was another close one.
Good shot.
That's another out.
If our keeper's going to come out like that,
He
he's
came
got to
way
get
out
the
too,
ball.
didn't
He's got to come up with the ball right there if you're going to come that far out.
Yeah, you have to hit both hands on the ball, and you got to hit it and come down with it because that's some dangerous territory to be in. So, like I said, do we ever figure out he's a senior?
He's a junior.
He's a junior.
He's a junior.
Okay.
Didn't get to play
Yeah,
any
but
last year.
you had a heck of a keeper last year, by the way, if I recall. He was a big kid.
He was solid. His dad was a keeper for my team back in
there you go.
'87. He's a very good player. Mike Cole and Hunter was his son. That's a very nice player.
Is he playing anywhere now?
He is not.
All right, controlled in midfield right now by Madison Montgomery County. They're going to set this up.
All right.
Well, I thought they were going to set this up. They probably should have. They had nobody out there.
We just
so
passed it to
and
your
he just
guys.
I think he kind of made that hurry. I think he had more time. There was really nobody there. I'm not sure what he was.
No
what
foul.
he was thinking
No
on
foul. No foul.
Still
Good job, Zach. Good
staying with it.
defense.
taken
Rid
away
of
from
it.
him.
Right,
And that's
space for him.
when we're
All right,
looking
now
at
we're
it's a
going
good
to
run right
now
there.
now we've got
you're in
speed
trouble
right
here. That's just
We
flat.
got speed with Scriba. He's got to finish.
And he finished.
No,
Oh, he
no,
did
no.
not. It came
Oh,
off
came
the
off
pole.
the post.
Wow. I'm going to tell you, I thought that was a point right there. I
I
mean,
did
that
too.
was
The
that was
keeper
pretty much
might
in
have got
the
a
thing.
finger on it too. I don't know.
What do they call there?
I think a push on Montgomery.
Okay. No, I thought Montgomery County had one on that one. We got flat out run. That was a heck of a play in or play out by Zach Hill, and went right over top. There was a nice run made right before that, and he timed it out just perfectly. So a lot of still stabbing at the ball on both sides right now.
Out the wing. All right, control it.
One of our issues, I think, right there for us, Hunter Jackson. When you see him
good
early,
pass.
it's a good pass.
Finish.
Again. Yeah, yes. On that one again. And it was the same thing we talked about for us down here. When Hunter makes a run, Hunter's got to give the ball up a little faster than what he's doing. He's trying to make too many moves. You're down there with Zach. You got the middle of the field open, and unfortunately, you give that ball. He comes back on this side, and I think he gave the ball up on the 18 because he just was trying to make a move foot-wise, and he just needs to clear it. He just needs to get the ball out to the wings instead of trying to play with it too much. So
the goal was by Alex Scraba. I think
they're going to sit Hunter right now, too.
On the season, assist by Caswell Fuller.
Yeah, it looks like
a good little slip. You all turned it over, and we took advantage quickly.
Yeah,
and we've turned it over some, and you all haven't taken advantage, although you've had some really good shots on goal.
Let's see if we can regroup. It's like I said, sometimes in these games, the first one to score is the one that really takes the advantage into the deal. So
good ball.
A good ball.
Wow. Great shot on a volley from about 25, 30 yards out.
Yep.
Just sailed just over the goal.
And that will be.
I'd say to this point through, 28 minutes of the game, Montgomery's been outshot probably 8-2 or something like that.
We missed.
Central has definitely had more opportunities.
Missed 21 shots against Madison Southern. If that gives you any idea how that game went. So we just we could not put the ball in the back of the net.
Big high goal kick.
A lot of that was just we were off target. We were going over. We were going high.
Good touch at the middle. Help him touch at the middle.
There you go.
Well, your guy touched at the middle.
Back to the middle we go. Nice. That was. I'll tell you what. If he did hit it, it probably would have been a handball.
Yeah,
because he just stuck the arm out there to try.
Dennis gambled and lost, but actually he went to church Sunday because it paid off.
I don't know where he was on the field right there. If he would have, that would have not been a pretty play. I think if he would have hit that ball. All right, throw in for Montgomery County. Still looking for anything from Madison Central really on to regroup. It looks like we're going to have another throw in for Madison Central right now. So a little more than 10 minutes to go in the game.
6, how old is he?
He's a sophomore.
I was going to say, he looks young.
He is young. He is young. Evan starts a lot. We have the kid that just ran back on the field there, Fez. He's a sophomore as well. So we actually start a lot of sophomores and juniors, which is a good thing for us. I mean, this team's been building for a few years, actually.
Well, I know Evan works them hard and works in the off season and utilizes the indoor facility. And I know he's put a lot of time in, and with this school this size and with the talent you all have down here, I think you got a lot of good things going for you.
I think eventually, this is really the first year you kind of look at for us and say this is one of the stronger years. Evan put the schedule together knowing that this was going to be his year really to have an opportunity to really compete. He's going to call that.
I'm not sure about that one, but it's okay.
All right, so
maybe got tripped up a little bit. Maybe just lost his feet. Keep.
There you go.
It's good left foot from that distance.
He's definitely left-footed. The kid on this side over here is left-footed too. Both of our side. Now they moved Peyton actually from the left to the right. He tends to be able to get the ball down on a shot on that side pretty quick sometimes when he's on that side. It's a nice touch for him. Now actually I said that and they've just moved him back over to the left now.
Another good left.
Yep. They call goal kick.
Looked like a 50-50 ball, could have gone either way, and they called the goal kick.
Keeper came out again. He's definitely going to be committed. So look to maybe take advantage of that a little bit on down the road. Hopefully, if we're Madison Central, you want to see if you can get something out of that. You may maybe get him outside of the box a little bit, maybe get him going for a ball and be able to control that. But to this point so far, have not been able to do it.
Well, got another sub, and again, hopefully be able to string a few more passes together. Bring it down, Scraba. Good trap. I say Scriba's very, very fast. In the open field, he can really go.
He's the one that scored, didn't he?
He did, yes, sir.
He's got some speed. He missed the one off the pole, or it should be 2-0, I think.
He did.
It was both his shots. He definitely showed what he's got on the speed side. Not sure that play, but that was I think quickly cleared out by Central, and I don't think they had really a place to go.
Okay, good win. Take him, Zach.
Oh, That's not going to be any good. That took out my son.
Oh.
Yeah. Is he gonna be able to get up as he sees Zach Hill try to help him up? Zach says, "All right, dude, I don't need you hurt. You're gonna have LFC season coming up here in about a month.
There you go.
We got to get you up." Yeah, I think anything can maybe knock the wind out of him. It kind of cleared on his own player there. So
I'm always interesting how they do these restarts. I guess they'll just throw it to us here. I don't know.
Yeah, and they kick it back to the keeper. Typical, at least. That's what they've done. So I'm not sure what we're still talking about. So now we're going to throw in Madison Central, and I guess they're going to keep it back. Yeah, just going to play it all the way back. Okay. So they're going to kick it back to the keeper, and then we're going to start everything up from here, which I think I've seen before. About 7 minutes to go in the first half. Montgomery County's got the advantage, 1-0 so far. Close quick on that. I don't think he was ready for that.
No.
So throw in Montgomery County.
Like a lot of high school teams, we've got to play a little quicker.
What did they call that on?
I thought that was on White, but
I was going to say, I thought they called it on Luke Powell.
Oh, well.
Another 2 more LFC teammates going at it in the air there. Play that quick out to Connor Britt on the left side, still looking. He's going to go to the middle. So we got a lot of kick. I like to at least see him go to the right side of the box on that. He definitely goes in, but I like to see him play the right side of the box a little bit more. Maybe make that keeper kind of hold his position a little bit. Kind of went over everybody's head.
Good. Got a good run, maybe going in the right side. Good try, good defense by 17.
Luke Powell. And then taken out of bound by Connor Britt on a misplay. So we're going to have a throw in for Montgomery County. Just outside the 18. No advantage yet. And another throw in for Montgomery County. Still looking.
He's got to throw that ball right to his man's feet where he can touch it back first time and then maybe get across.
If he can't handle the throw, it's going to be.
If it's, you throw that in-between hop to him, it's tough to handle.
Still, it's ball.
Corner
kick that time.
Brogan Dice is going to take the corner for the Montgomery County Indians. I'm surprised Spencer or Isaiah are not going. We got 2 tall kids in the back. He usually go.
You got one jumping up now, it looks like.
He's getting there late.
Pretty good kick.
Finish.
And there's the thing.
Oh, there's another tall kid,
left.
Zach Hill, almost finished there. It was a good attempt, good corner to the far post.
All right, cleared out by the keeper.
Zach's going to win this
Zach's
ball.
Going to go up in the air there on the win on that.
Good win. Zach's great about winning those 50-50 balls.
Brantley on that side. He made a little run there. Nice ball. Defense tried to clear that out. Didn't do it. That could be problems. It's still playing through.
Clear it. Sometimes we, like a lot of teams, we like to play with it in the back.
Yeah, I think that's how we got burned. Trying to do too much with it. I don't think Evan was real happy with that. He quickly pulled Hunter out of the game.
Here's Scribe again. He puts pressure pretty quickly.
It's one thing we've seen with what we've done so far is we've put a lot of pressure on the defensive side with a lot of players.
Good pass.
Back to Fez in the middle. He's still looking.
He's going to hit it.
He's going to take a shot, and it went over the keeper. Shot.
Be a corner kick.
From Madison Central.
Good shot from the top of the box.
A lot of opportunity. I mean, if you're Madison Central, you got to feel good about the fact that you had a lot of opportunity. You gave up a misplay, I think, in the bottom half of the 18 there. So you still got a good game plan going. Just got to execute on a couple of these. We haven't been able the opportunity to do that. Play the short. Back to Fez on the outside. He's going to bring it in now right off the back of his defensive player there.
Yeah, Dylan Covington on the save. It was deflected off one of our guys, and he was Johnny on the spot.
Was his back or his head? Because he's holding the back of his head. All right, ball on the 50-50 in the air. Nobody really had advantage until then, I think. Good play to get it to your feet on that.
Trip at the top of the box. Ought to have a good shot on goal here. Looks
now
like
who's going to take 25. This for Montgomery County?
I don't know. We'll see. We got one wide open to the right out here. If he'll look up and recognize he's open, but he's seeping back into the middle. I'm not. It'd be a long attempt right here.
Well, the angle is always the tough part because you got to bring the ball back down on the bend.
We got a left.
And you got to keep that in play. Corner kick.
Did Nichols take it? Shot taken by Nichols there. That deflected it off the wall.
All right, so we have a corner kick here for Montgomery County. Got about 2 minutes
to go
in the first half.
Going to serve it up. Brogan does a good job on the corners. Looks like another pretty good one, Zach, with his head on it. Finish.
And he did finish on the second time.
Goal by Zach Hill.
No, I think it came off of Zach's head and somebody else finished that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was Zach came off on the first one, deflected. He hit the ground. Ball was still in the air, and they deflected in on another header. So 2-0 Montgomery County. Let's see if the Indians are going to be able to regroup on this. This has been something that they haven't seen all season. They really haven't had the opportunity to play from a down deficit like this. So, they are going to have to regroup and figure out how to play this game at this point. I think they've had the advantage possession-wise, but that doesn't really help you at the point it's 2-0 on the scoreboard.
I agree. I think Central has had the good touch, had the possession, and we've just been fortunate to finish when we've had opportunities. Take your space. So many times, I see kids want to pass so early. They get impatient, and they get impatient so it's taking their space. And again, I believe he could have forced the defender to come, just like in basketball, making the defender come before you make that pass.
Back in the middle, played in by Fez. He's got an advantage if he wants to use it.
He played it right to your guy.
I'm not sure where he was playing that.
Bring it down, Nichols. Good header. Good job, Zach. Settle it. Play to feet. Good ball. Oh, kicked out of bounds. Good try, though.
All right, so throw in here from Madison Central. You got 33 seconds to go in the first half. Going to throw in here. Played up by the defensive player and cleared out by Madison
Looks like
Central, Montgomery County.
If he can bring it to his feet.
And taken away behind. He didn't see him.
Good defense.
Play up by Luke, but too far.
Good job,
couldn't get
Zach.
hold on it. That's going to be offside. Called him offside.
Yep.
So we got 6-5-4. Looks like this pretty much going to be the halftime. 2-0 Montgomery County. A little bit of regrouping to do for Madison Central. Good execution, I think, but came up a little bit short so far. They're going to have to figure out how to finish this goal because it's not going to be a good picture at the end of the game if they keep this up. Either way, 2-0 Montgomery County.
Well, I think I'm going to go sit with my old coach unless y'all score two quick ones, and I'll be back up here.
Because that's going to be.
We're going to change it. I don't want to change the
good luck mode. All right.
That's right.
Hopefully I'll see you coming back.
Yes, sir. Well, I don't know. Let's hope not, right, Danny?
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goble and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
All right, welcome everybody back to Madison Central High School. We have the Montgomery County Indians against the Madison Central Indians. Montgomery County has had the best of us in the first half. It's a 2-0 game. I think they have capitalized when they needed to capitalize in this situation. I think Central's had a lot of opportunity and a lot of possession, just kind of the same way we saw against Madison Southern, really not being able to put the ball in the net when they needed to. So we'll see if they can regroup and see how they play. We're going to welcome Danny Hill. Danny, his son Zach plays for Montgomery County. Biggest kid on the field, I think. He's 6'5" now.
He's getting there for sure.
He's definitely up there. Plays pretty much all over the field. I know he's in midfield right now, but we see him in the box on all the headers. He's coming in on all the corner kicks. So, and he's winning a lot of balls in midfield too. So
we'll see what kind of adjustments each team's make.
Yep.
It looks like the same starting lineup from Montgomery County.
It's a good turn right there, bringing the ball in the corner. Nice center.
Good back.
Still trying to get a ball on a foot and cleared out by Dylan Hornsby.
And there's Zach.
Kind of misplayed there by Boniface. I thought the ball was going to go in a different direction on him. He didn't quite get on the.
Looks like we're making a little better passes this half. I mean, we're trying to control the ball.
Making the smart, easy pass instead of trying to just clear it or go across the field.
Broken dice right there to the center field to Zach. And
played up.
There's Zay, and he's a senior this year. Zay is. Oh, there's a foul.
Are they going to call on? They called Boniface on that.
Kind of drug him down just a little. Nothing.
He tried to make that turn. I don't think he had any leverage on it. Zach had a good job between him and the ball, and he couldn't get around him.
Yep.
So free kick here. This is a dangerous territory for us.
It's right in front of the goal, and nobody there.
Played out.
Montgomery County. There goes Zay on the sideline, but it goes
right
out.
Bounds, So we have a throw in here for Madison Central. Still looking to get on the board early in the second half right now. It's going to be cleared out and out of bounds by Brandon Carney. He's a sophomore back there as well.
We got a throw in here with Montgomery County, and it's Zay. He's taking a couple extra yards.
Well, I think the ball was in the air. It's one thing about this is it's a lot of perspective issues. You can't really see across the field. So my guess is when the ball plays out, it's like watching a punt on the
there's got to get
football field. Still playing. Going to try to play it down in the corner. He got a little bit of an advantage if he gets there.
And it's going to be a shot on goal for sure.
Right
Back
there.
Panel.
Oh, good play
stop
by the keeper. Nice put his leg out there. Again, it's the same thing. You got great opportunity, good pass in, had the ball on the top of the box. You got to finish if you're going to compete at this time.
That was a great setup with Madison. And just
Peyton had a ball down there, played it, got to it, came right back into the corner, put it right on top of the box, and Dylan couldn't finish it on the thing. Great play by the keeper,
yes,
without a doubt. I mean, he made the play, and you give it to him. But as you're Madison Central, those are the opportunities you can look back on and wonder what you were thinking. A lot of missed chances and a ball out of bounds there by Madison Central. Yeah. So we're going to have a throw in here for Sam Perkins. Another little shot here. Again, it's going to be like a corner kick, and see if they get an advantage on this. Haven't been able to capitalize so far. We'll see if we get an opportunity here.
Here comes the big throw in.
There it is. Kind of throw short. Nobody there.
Uh-oh.
Peyton gets a foot on it, but he kind of put it right at the keeper. So
keeper
unfortunately,
keeper just seems to be at the right spot. So every time. So.
And the defense is recovering. When he comes out, they got his back pretty good. They're not really.
Don't let him turn.
He's going to make that corner.
Yep.
He's tough
fast.
not to. Yep.
Oh,
There's another
nice,
opportunity
nice
in the
pass.
front. And
Oh,
off the defender again. Peyton tried to turn that back into the corner, couldn't get it around. That's going to be cleared out by the Zach Hill, back out to the center of the field. Still 50-50. Another 50-50 here where they finally got the ball to there. Still a lot of action. Yeah,
right
everybody's
here,
kind of trying not get a man on you.
Put the pressure on, and
I'm not sure.
there it goes in the midfield.
Yeah, that was I thought
he
he had both
right
wings
there.
open on that, and I'm
Oh,
not sure.
pretty.
He
Oh,
called
he's
him offsides. He
offsides.
called him offsides. He might have been a step. It was close.
Yeah,
It was very
I
close.
think he
so.
was. I think he lined up offsides. And
He just, I mean, the ball came down. I think he made a run at the keeper, so I don't think he recovered when the ball came back out. That was one of those just trying to get back out offside things. So, all right, so we got
a player down. It looks like Clay Wilson.
Is he cramping? Looks like he's trying to. I got a sub in for him.
Maybe a cramp. And Ben
it looks
Spence
like they're trying to stretch him out a little. He's trying to stretch out a little bit right now.
For Clay Wilson.
All right, so we're going to kick off now. We got just a few minutes into the second half here. Madison Central's had a couple opportunities early, played out by Zach. He's going to be tough to get over. They need to understand that when they come through that back line. He's got a lot of height. It's going to be tough to get in. So Boniface is going to try to turn the corner.
Oh, it's off them.
And it's going to be a corner kick.
Oh.
I thought he deflected back on Montgomery County as well. So I think he just winded after that run.
A little sportsmanship there. And, all these kids know each other. So
that's what it's every game now when you play a lot of these high school kids and they know who they are. It's more of a they know everybody. Everybody knows everybody on these teams. I think we know Zach, we know Brantley Dice, and between Luke, Peyton, and Hunter, and we'll see the season after the season again. There's a good play in.
And gives out by Ben Spence, and it goes to the midfield.
Peyton's going to control that on the left side, or right side, I'm sorry.
He puts it back in.
A lot of shot opportunities going in the box, cleared out very nicely by Zach Hill. Header still no control for anybody right now. Finally got on his feet.
On the ground.
Yeah, he's definitely got speed in the open field.
And there's
stolen back by Luke initially.
Get it to him.
Still a lot of played up. Played back, nice play.
Smart play.
Yep. Going into Luke in the middle of the field, he missed it. So looks like we're going to play back to Montgomery County. I thought a handball there. I thought he had his hand out on that.
Oh, got to take the ball with him. And a foul at the 23-yard line.
So we're going to get a set up here for Montgomery County on their first set piece for the second half. And I look for this pretty much to go all the way to the keeper from this angle.
Say we'll play the right side over there.
Surprised Zach's not up there, to be honest.
Oh,
Header.
good ball.
Yep.
And a
Header
goal.
in.
So, and just trying to see who got that one.
Kind of a repeat of our freshman year. I think Central wasn't prepared quite as much as they wanted to be for this. And
looks like Caswell Fuller got that goal.
Unfortunately, Montgomery County's kind of taking it to them right now. You'd like to see them regroup a little bit. They're having a rough day. Heads are down. They need to get their heads up. They played a good year. They had a good season. It's just us they're giving up too much in the set piece right now.
I'm surprised your coach is still sitting down.
I think he's pretty much decided that, they're going to have to figure this out and come up with an intensity level that they're not quite at. I think you come out of a game like this, I think you're going to come out high intensity, and I'm not sure really have. I think they've tried. I think they thought, they would just eventually put one in and everything would be okay, and unfortunately that just hasn't happened. Lose a midfield ball there.
Controlled by Zach.
Peyton.
And Peyton takes it from him.
Back. Played back in. Zach's still on the run, though. So good hustle there to continue on that play and take that back after you lost it. But there you go.
This is dangerous. This is dangerous.
Can you finish? There he did. Yeah, he did that right. So we're on the board. It is now a 3-1 game. Hey, maybe it'll break through a little bit. They needed it a little bit to get some security going. Still 32 minutes to go in the game, up 2. look for Madison Central to hopefully mount a little bit of a comeback here. I'm glad they got on the board more than anything. That was one of those things they needed to break through on.
That was a good play. It just
And the keeper, one of the things we said, keeper had been coming out. He just waited for him, and he came out and he went around him. So
that's a good play.
That was a good play on his part to do that. So,
and
here we go.
Who was that that scored for you?
That was Dylan Dotson. He's a senior.
Yep.
So let's see. Hopefully we get a little more game here, and they're going to go quick right there.
Looks like they're putting Zach in the back now.
Oh, ball stayed. That was kind of crazy. I didn't see that right there. I think he made a move on that, and I thought the ball was going to get deflected off of him, and just didn't. Just stay right there. So one down the middle of the field. Not sure where he's going.
Looks like we're starting to play 5 back. Trying to protect
just to protect the lead a little bit. Still stayed. Good job by Worthy.
Yep. Good
Fez
stop.
in the middle of the field looking for that wing shot. He couldn't get a foot on it. I think he had the idea. He wanted to get Peyton on the wing, couldn't get it.
Okay.
So controlled now by the middle of the field on Montgomery County. They got a lot of players, and there's the one you needed to get a hold of right there.
Catch him on the side. Nope. Went down the middle.
There you go.
Nothing there.
Good play to the middle of the field right here. Now you got a little advantage here. You got a lot of space. Initially, you're going to call that. That's a yellow card right there. Yeah. He's going to call yellow on that.
And that's a yellow on Zach Hill.
Fez. Fez still down. So we got a little injury right now. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goble and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond.
Looks like we're back here at Madison Central. Fez, I'm not sure if they're subbing him out or if he's just going to came off on this side of the field. We haven't really got anything in play yet. So we're going to take the penalty kick here. Dylan Hornsby's going to put that down in the box. Went through there. How did that get through there? There's a lot of people for that ball to go through.
Oh, and it's
never quite
kick.
did. And they're going to call a corner kick for Madison Central right now. So a little bit of an advantage here, I think.
Looks like Zach's going to come back in as soon as they get a break.
And looks like Peyton's going to take the corner. So 30 minutes to go here, a little less than 10 minutes to played so far. See if they capitalize here or not. A little bit of that energy, good corner in, missed it, and
that's a good hitter,
just
good try.
put it over the goalpost. Those are the ones you got to talk about. You got to put those on the ground, down towards the keeper. You can't put them up above the goalpost. Those are the opportunities that you're missing out on right there.
Worley's got the height advantage down there, so
and that's what
he was higher.
All he's got to do is direct it down.
Yep.
That's the number one rule they give you when you're coming on the header, right?
Yeah, that's
just
correct.
Put it on the feet. That's all you got to do.
And it's midfield. Oh, and then we lose control.
It's Peyton's going to make the run. Let him go by him a little bit. Let them set that defense. Good play to the corner. And then was a good play by the defender to put his body between him and Luke Field. So no advantage. I thought it was a good play, but a great play by the defender to put him off on his back there. So we're going to have a goal kick here by Montgomery County. 29-21 to go in the game. We had one breakthrough here. It's going to be 3-1 right now, Montgomery County. Cleared out to the middle of the field. Controlled there by Cameron Wilson. He's going to put that out to Dylan. Dylan's going to try to turn to the middle of the field.
Well, he's struggling through it.
And he still got the ball. I don't know how he got through there. Back out.
Shot on goal.
And still out. Good play by the keeper. Again, he's still kind of down. Cameron's going to put one out.
Oh, and he's got it.
Wow.
And,
I mean.
he may be hurt.
He's been pushed.
Oh,
I'll tell you what, he's been pushed. He's stood up
rubbing
to
his
it
head,
so far.
so
He's been he
he's
comes
hanging
out
in there.
so and cold out. Well, those are the ones, as you say, as you're Montgomery County, those are the ones we're getting on and quite not capitalizing if you're Madison Central right now. That's the one in a big district game or regional game you don't want to regret. Boniface is going to move that to the middle of the field by Dylan Dotson, who's going to try to flick that out to the
we
right.
need to clear it right there. So
went by through
playing with it.
And cleared out finally by Zach Hill. So we're going to have a throw in here for Madison Central. Looks like Sam Perkins is going to try it over here and try to throw this in again. So another interesting shot here. See if it happens in the front of the goal this time. Keeper's been tested.
Yes.
He's managed to meet every one so far except for the one that was an open break. Throw in.
Another good throw in. Got a header on it. Got it out.
Played out. Still no control yet. Cameron trying to get the ball. He's going to go back to the box. Still no control. Ball in the air. Played out.
Got to get there.
Yep, got there that quick. Control. Oh, missed. And
don't know about that. So.
Somebody put the ball on their feet at this point. That's what you're looking for. We got a big giant volleyball game that seems to have broken out here.
Yep.
So some playing to the left. That's finally on the ground. Quick flick back to Luke. He couldn't get there. 2 players. Peyton's going to play it back to Luke on the quick move. And Luke's going to go to the middle of the field. Good play by the keeper to come out again on that one. A little bit of advantage. Doing pretty well. Again, attacking. Just can't execute on it.
27 minutes left. And
the ball.
It's controlled and
header
maybe.
in the middle of the field.
Nope.
Controlled back out by Connor Britt to the middle. And we're going to have a little Worthy on the right-hand side a little bit. He's going to set this up a little bit. He ain't got a lot of time, so good play to the middle there.
Sam Perkins.
Yeah, Worthy bringing the ball down a little bit. Nope. Get in the middle. You got a whole left side wide open if you got available. So making the passes, getting them together. We're going to play this to Connor. Connor's still looking for that. He's going to go to the box. Keeper had it right there. It was a whole time for him. You got to go wide on that box and hold that keeper in his spot because he comes out pretty regularly if he wants it. So he's owned it so far. There's a big collision there.
And
still nobody got
alive,
control.
Still alive.
Finally, Worthy comes out with it. He's going to clear it out to Brantley Dice.
Controls it at the 30. Kaz.
Still looking for anybody. Luke gets it back. Still looking. Back out to Worthy. He's going to take the camera. You still got the left side of the field if you want it. And we're going to go to Brandon Carney, who's going to bring it all the way back over to Connor. He's got a lot of field in front of him if he wants it. Not sure where you run the whole field and you get that. Still a lot of pressure on Peyton. There you go. Good way to stay with it on that because I thought he had a lot of pressure on him.
Good control right there. Peyton did. It looks like you're possessing the ball.
Well, that's just our MO, isn't it? It's kind of what we're doing. We possess all night. We can't seem to execute, but we're right now we seem to possess the ball. And they're making smart passes. You got to set it up, and when you get your opportunity, that's the reward I think that you're looking for. That didn't play very well. He just came off his foot wrong. Good play now. Montgomery County's got the advantage here in the middle of the field. I think they took a little bit longer than they needed to take. But
should have been quicker.
Here comes
Pass
Zach
to
now.
Zach.
Yes, so
he'll shoot from there. So good ball to Brantley. Needs to cross quicker. And
deflected, played off. Under the ball.
Going to the corner.
Played out of bounds by Connor Britt. So we're going to have a throw in here for Montgomery County. Got 24 minutes roughly to go in the game. Hunter Jackson's going to return, see if he can maybe redeem himself a little bit for the first goal that we gave up for the game. And see if he's got anything. Peyton's going to trot off the field there. So Hunter in for Peyton on that left side. Still a lot of time. You know, anything can happen.
That's
2-0.
sure.
Or two goal lead is always one of the more dangerous ones. We've heard that in soccer too many times.
Kaz and ran into a brick wall.
So cleared out there.
Here comes Zach and gets beat there.
Jeez, Pete. A lot of contact in on this game. Go. Is he going to get him?
Clear it.
He couldn't clear it.
And it's going out of bounds.
Yeah, it's going to be a throw in.
We got
for Madison
Zach still
Central
down.
Again, so we got injured Montgomery County player in the middle of the field. Looks like Zach Hill.
It looks like his left hip.
It's the hip or the thigh there. He's holding that thigh.
Yeah.
Maybe got a knee in the thigh. Well, we'll be right back. We got an injury on the field, so we'll be back once we regroup.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goble and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond.
Back to Madison Central High School. Got 23 minutes to go in the game here. We got to throw in for Madison Central. Got the injured player on the field that was Zach Hill. We'd like to see him. Hopefully he's going to get recovered. I hate to see anybody go down.
There's another one.
That was another one. That was similar to what Peyton had there, I think, in the early round. Still waiting on the ball to go out of bounds. I think somebody still an advantage. Is he back up? Yep, he's back up. He's still, well, we stopped play. Yep, we're going to resume play. I don't know how that goes. So still looking for anything.
All right,
Sam just went right through there. So Montgomery County's got the advantage. They're going to attack here on the coming back. So cleared out by Dylan. Still waiting, and who's this going to be a throw in for? Ref's waiting for the side ref. It's going to be Montgomery County. So Brantley Dice is looking for somebody right now to make a move. There it is, right in the middle of the field.
Kaz Fuller. And good play by Luke.
Good job by Luke Powell to take that. Good play. Another flick back to Luke as he got it.
Another good play.
Another by Dylan.
Oh, good recovery.
Nope. And cleared out by Montgomery County. So we have a quick throw in here by Worthy McGuire. What we got?
Worthy's getting replaced.
Okay. So they pulled Worthy out. They put Bonfus and Rogers Kelly both back in the game. So still looking for anyone from Madison Central kind of who's going to step up and make the play. So he dropped back on 3 on defense. It looks like he's going to go to a kind of an attack game. They might have Cameron back on that right wing. There's his brother. So throw in for Montgomery County. With 21 minutes roughly to go in the game. And Montgomery's going to take this throw in. There we go. Back out to him, to Rogers Kelly. He's going to flick that ball out of bounds. I think he tried to get a foot and settle, but he couldn't get it.
We're just not controlling in the midfield. And
yeah, you're about, looks like Hunter's going to try to get that on the right side and move around the corner if he can.
There's
Get
Brantley
out,
and
two out
Hunter.
in front of him, so boom, back to Brantley. Came off of Brantley, I think, didn't it?
Nope.
They called that on a goal kick. I thought that came off of Brantley's foot when he came around the corner.
I think he's already crossed the line when it happened.
So here we go. We're going to have a goal kick here for Montgomery County. And at this point, if you're Montgomery County, you're going to take your time on every set piece you can. It's the smartest play you can play. If you're any team that's got a 2-goal lead, you just want to kind of take it easy, regroup.
Again, nothing in the center right now.
Yeah, it's but I mean, one thing right now, Madison Central's down on a 2-0 game, or down 2 goals right now, so they're going to attack the middle of the field as much as possible. I'm not sure what that lack of communication was. He was offsides.
He's offsides.
Yeah. So we're going to need to. I thought they were going to place the ball on that, but I guess they just played it from the keeper. All right. Brandon's going to set back to Dylan. He's going to come back, and we're still going to just kind of set things up back here. Got a lot of time back in that backfield, so you got plenty of space on there, too. So Sam's finally going to get it, and he looks like he's going to finally kind of move it forward a little bit. Here comes Cameron Wilson. And I think Montgomery's moved, what, 5 back? Is that what you are? They're trying to play that 5-line back right now.
And there goes the 50-50 ball.
And they called that a foul. So it came over his back a little bit to get the hit on the ball. So, yeah, it's on Madison Central. So just trying to get that advantage in the air and couldn't get it. So we're going to have a free kick here for Montgomery County. And still Luke on the ball, went down to Madison. Madison Central will be thrown in for Montgomery County.
And that's Scraba with the ball, playing it back.
Back to the middle of the field.
There's Brantley Dice. Or no, that's Brogan Dice.
Hey, brothers?
Yeah, cousins.
Okay.
And Luke Fuller with the ball.
A lot of time on the top.
And there's a shot, but it's up high.
Over the side. So we're going to have a goal kick here for Madison Central. So still looking for kind of a breakthrough. I think they had that one breakaway, but I'd like to see if you're Madison Central could play. He was offsides. They didn't call it.
No.
He didn't wave the flag. He let them go.
He actually stopped, so he wasn't a part of the play.
Okay, I was going to say, I think the player stopped himself. He knew.
Yeah. He
and everybody was waiting for that call, and it never happened. So that was a good job by that player to get it back on, just not being part of that team thing. So what we got going on here? We got another throw in from Montgomery County. Madison Central hasn't really been able to regroup anything lately either, especially out of the midfield. It's kind of open both ways. All they keep doing is kind of deflecting out of bounds. It's a good job by Montgomery County defense so far.
Is coming in for Zaya.
I don't see Zach. Is he?
I don't
up?
See him on the sideline.
I think he's still sitting down over there. I don't know if they're stretching him. They got that one leg stretched out, so I don't know if it's a cramp or. We got a good throw in there. And header still not controlled. Backed out by midfield. Good job. There.
Just trying to burn some minutes off the clock.
Yeah, possession. You can't lose if you don't have the ball, right? And there's a good play by Central to deflect.
Luke.
Good play.
Yep, got rid of it. Oh, there's a.
So we're going to have a free kick here just around 35-yard line here. I think Cameron Wilson's going to take this. Back to the free kick we go. Hunter's got the ball. Trying to come into the center of the field. He is.
Man, it's a good block.
Yep. Trying to get the ball out left now. So, not sure what that was.
We're just,
so we got one player against 5 now. But you know what? He's fast, and he's about to beat them all, I think, until Cameron Wilson just took it away from him. Yeah, so he was moving pretty good. I think it was one player. You're content right now to keep everybody back. I would be, too. I'm going to be honest with you. You don't want to get anything dumb up here if you're Madison Montgomery
you can't shield it that far.
Wow. No, a lot of contact. No call either way, I think. If maybe Hunter had him by the jersey as well.
There's a foul.
So it's always good to see that you have a lot of audience participation in these games. It always happens that way. It always gets tight. 16:20 to go in the game. Looks like Montgomery County's got a 3-1 lead, and they're protecting it. Defense is making some good plays. They're making anything work. If Madison Central is going to get something, I think it's going to have to come out of the middle of the field. I'll be honest with you. They're not giving up the corners real well at all. Montgomery's staying tight and not giving them the corner, playing them all the way to the baseline. So if you're going to come, you have to come, I think, maybe a little more out of the middle of the field. But we'll see. And
right
a lot of control here by Montgomery County.
Get rid of it a little quicker, but and Clay's open on the left.
Yep, got him wide open on there.
And a little slow.
Played out to no one there by Hunter Jackson.
And Clay Wilson again.
And we're going to have a throw in for Madison Central. Center ref says Madison Central called that. All right, so we'll see if we can man. Looks like Peyton Netherton's coming back in. Looks like Fez is coming back in as well. So we're switching out the midfield and we're switching out the wing player.
Looks like Zach's up and walking, so they're going to.
That's good. He's going to come back in a little bit of a limp, but I think they need him in the middle of that defense. I know that. Okay, play back in, throw him back in there to Dylan Hornsby. He's going to come around, hopefully get this wing. Got a lot of space in the middle of the field. They're giving it in the middle of the field right now. I think they're content to pack it and then hopefully let you make a dumb play like that.
Right here, we need to pull that back and possess. And
nobody there.
Nobody there, but good thought.
Yeah, nobody there. I think he thought he was going to make that run, and he just never did. No advantage there for anybody. Good play by Green.
Stuck it, though.
Good stop on that. I thought Hunter had an advantage if he just went by him.
Keeps possession. It's a good stop. And we got a foul.
All right, we have a quick throw or a quick kick.
Well, not so quick.
Not so quick. They thought the ball was coming, so they were going to play it fast, and then they threw the other one out, and then they had to wait for the other one to come in. Again, Hunter, what I'm saying for when we talked about the first play down the field, if you're Hunter Jackson, you've got to make make that pass fast. You can't really. What are we calling here?
Well, there's a foul on Montgomery. He let him play on, but they lost possession.
All right, I was kind of confused. Once he had the ball back, we just continued to play. All right, so Dylan's going to try. He was looking at that left side, and I'm looking over on Connor Britt, and there's nobody within 30 yards of him. So
that's a good ball.
It's a good ball. Peeber brought it down. I thought he bobbled it for a minute, and he had a lot of pressure on him, but he brought it down.
Got it on the first bounce, but it's a good punt to the 40.
I think he would have been better advised actually to let that ball go in front of him almost.
Yeah.
Try to get that foot under control and couldn't quite get it.
And again, we're content to let them play back.
And yeah, so you got nursing a 2-point lead. It's the smartest thing in the world. We're going to be a miscue again by Madison Central.
And Zach's coming in for Clay Wilson.
So throw in Montgomery County. Again, if you're Montgomery County, you're going to take your time on every throw. You're going to take your time on every set piece. You got plenty of time. 12:50 to go in the game. Down 2-0 on Madison Central, or down 3-1. I'm sorry, for Madison Central on 2 goals. Good turn by Luke. Too much traffic. Peyton couldn't get there. So they're going to throw in for Madison Central. Try to do a quick throw. And back in. Still going to the middle of the field. This is where I thought maybe you could have an advantage because they're playing that wing so hard.
And that's a good. He got around Brantley.
Another one. Back. Off the pole.
Off the post.
Again, you had the opportunity. If you're looking at there, you have to execute on that play. You got the entire left side of the net wide open, and you go off the court short side. Just 12 minutes to go. Should have been a 3-2 game, I think, right there. You had the opportunity and just screwed it up. So, I say you look back, and there's just too many missed opportunities, I think, if you're Madison Central right now.
Good little header.
Good flick there for Montgomery County.
It's 5-on-2.
Yep. And if you're Montgomery, you need to say exactly what play that ball back and set it back out to the middle of the field.
That's a good play, but he's going to call him offsides.
Yeah, he does. So we're going to have a kick here for Madison Central.
And so quick starts up.
Still a little bit of time. 11 and a half minutes to go in the game. I think
plenty
if you can get
plenty of time.
Still trying to play the middle of the field. Back out to the left. Is he going to get there? Yes, he is. Back to the corner.
Yeah, that's a good.
Here comes Zach Hill. It's going to be off on him. It's going to be a corner kick. They called that a goal kick?
Wow.
I thought that he kicked that right in his play. I don't
know about that.
All right, I'm confused. I don't understand that. That went off of.
They had a better view than we did.
I have no idea what happened on that. I thought Zach made a good play to come back, and I thought he kicked it right off Zach's shins.
Look where they're playing it, though. They brought it up to the 30-yard line.
All right.
I don't understand that at all.
He said he went out of bounds and never made the corner then.
Okay.
All right.
That makes
but why don't you blow the whistle a little earlier? I mean, that play played on for a while.
I suspect the sideline had his flag up, and they just never seen it.
Back in the middle of the field, looks like Fez is going to control that. Montgomery County's content to keep 2 up, keep everybody back, and make sure you protect it.
And he's got to get up here. Oh, that's a good. That's a good header.
I was going to say, I thought it might go over his head, and he made a heck of a play to keep it up.
Here's Zach, and
good play in. No, I thought he had somebody behind him. I think because he literally had he went that go through his feet.
And there's Hunter Jackson.
Hunter still looking to make a move in the corner. Looks like he's got Brantley off of Brantley's body.
Good stop.
Played out by Hunter to control. Good job.
And
back
they
into
put it
the box
right back
we go.
in the center.
Then over his head. No. What are you doing with that?
Man, that's a corner kick.
Is it a corner? No, I thought it went right off of Dylan Dotson's foot.
Okay, it did. It's a goal kick.
Yeah, that's why I said you got to control that, put it back out in front, and get yourself a shot. I'm not sure. He just tried to. It was a hard angle to try to finish from.
So we got a sub here with Clay Wilson going to the back and Spence is going off.
Still looking for an advantage there. Good job to get through. Couldn't finish. Montgomery County is going to clear it out. Madison Central's got a throw in.
This is
he
where
keeps stopping the game.
This is where your ball boys come into play.
Yep. So. And if you're home team, the ball boys seem to disappear at this time, right?
Really?
They all seem to go away. And a lot of Brandon just gave that. I was getting ready to say he's spending way too much time.
And there's the
playing
ball
with that.
And, too much, but
Justin's
a good
going to come out and make a play quick. You got a lot of room in front of you now for Connor Britt. Play to the middle, get it going. Don't get cute and just execute is what you're trying to do. So here comes Luke. He's going to play the corner.
That's a good ball.
Good stop, actually. I couldn't believe he didn't. So Hunter's going to play that back. Dylan, got to get it on frame. High. You got to put that on frame.
That's where you got to look down at your shoelaces.
Yep, and you got to put the ball. I mean, we've seen that. I can't count how many times I've seen that in the last two games.
I think they look up at the last second. That's where the ball go.
Yep, you just gotta trust and put it right in the back of the net. So another missed opportunity for Madison Central. We're gonna have a goal kick here for Montgomery County. About 8 minutes to go here in the game. Brought in Trace Hale. I see that went over everybody's head.
There it goes.
He was a nice
and he's
flip.
off
Now
to
it's
the
off
races.
to the races. Looks like Brandon Carney might bring him back a little bit.
And it's a shot, but no good.
Good shot. I think Brandon was bringing it. He had to take the shot a little quicker than he wanted to because he was going to all the way.
I don't think he ever got the ball down on the ground.
Yeah, he was looking and he couldn't quite get it down, I think. Good job coming back to the middle of the field or the other side of the field with that.
And, that's off. Oh.
They called it on Madison off Brantley there.
Yep.
All right, so Dylan's going to throw the ball in. I kind of piggyback there.
Put just a little saddle.
Interesting. All right, so we got to throw in here for Dylan Dodson. He's going to throw a quick one out to Hornsby. He's got the whole middle of the field.
It's to the center.
Oh, wow.
That's a good header.
That was a good header.
Right?
Nice direction on that. Everybody was coming one way. He came back the other. But, again, not capitalizing if you're Madison Central.
Looks like 6 minutes, 51 seconds. Of course, we're taking our full 6 seconds.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you're at 2-1, you're up 3-1. I mean, you would be taking it 3 seconds. You're going to take as much time as you need to take. Everybody just relax. 6:30 to go in the game.
And they're get up.
Played it out. Peyton to the wide side. He's going to come back and set it with Connor. A lot of field. Montgomery's back. I mean, if you're going to score, you're going to score in a big pack. There's no choice. It's going to be a big mess down there. That could work against the keeper, too, if there's a big melee in front of the goal. He tried to play that through, and there was no chance.
And
go wide to Fez. Fez looking for Peyton on the wing. Peyton's going to try to get that corner, but I don't know.
A lot of good passes over on the side.
Good back to the middle of the ball. And, wow. A lot of contact.
And Brantley's down. Huh?
Yeah, Brantley and Hunter both ran into each other hard.
Yeah. And
so we'll be back. We got another injury on the field, so we will be back in just a few minutes.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered. ExpressRoofing.net. Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea. Luxury Pet Services in Richmond. Time Warner Cable. Equipment Sales and Rentals. Madison County Schools. Tatum Enterprises. And Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond.
All right, we're getting one injured player from Montgomery County. Looks like he's walking off on his own. Brantley Dice again. We hope anybody, especially Brantley, we know him so well. Hopefully he gets he's okay. We don't want anybody to be hurt. So we're gonna have a goal kick here for Montgomery County. 5:40 to go. It's kind of pressure cooker time to figure it out. I know Central's putting a whole lot of pressure forward right now, and we saw that the last few possessions, it's been a lot of action going on out there. It's going to be really important for Montgomery County, especially if they have the midfield, to control the midfield. So they're going to keep a couple out.
And they're putting it right back into the
pass. Yeah, they're going to try to play the middle of the field, or they're just going to try to. Yeah, that was.
I think he got away with one.
So we're going to go back out. Nice play by Connor. He's going to go down the field. Got the middle if he wants it. He went wide. Good play. That was actually nice. That was real close to being a really bad, but not sure where he was going. I think he thought Hunter was making a run.
Ball right there. And Luke and Zach are going at it. And it's right back in the center. And
get wide.
The goalie's moving. And
no control.
And again, we got one guy
up
up.
The field right here. And if he's smart, he's going to set it back and just let his play come to him, which is the smartest thing he could do.
That's a
got
good
the
ball
left side
right
of the field
there.
wide open on him. Good play by Luke to come back. A little bit of banging there.
Still got it. Left side.
Montgomery County not in any hurry to try to score right now. All they want to do is just keep the ball in front of them and continue to play. So now you got 3 or 4.
That's a good ball right there.
That's good play.
And there we got another
that
one.
Was just, and it was set up by the fact that we just never controlled back there on defense. We let them kick it out too many times.
You had all your defense up front.
Yeah,
and,
they went back on 3, tried to put pressure on, and that may have been the game killer right there. It's 4-1 right now, Montgomery County. I think if you're Madison Central, you've had your chances, but you can't not capitalize that many times.
And that's the Alex Scraba scored that goal. Yeah.
So, you gave one up late there, but, continue to put the pressure on. Hopefully maybe you get another goal here. But the reality is I think you've kind of had too many opportunities that you didn't take advantage of. So
definitely you pack it back now.
Oh, yeah. I think we got eight back there now, maybe one up front. They're not gonna give much up back in there. Surprised he actually got by.
And
good play. Yeah, now you got one guy, and he's got the whole field pretty much in front of him here.
That's Kaz with the ball.
And he's not going to give up much. I know that.
He's
there you go.
Going out with it.
Going to be a throw-in for Montgomery County with 3.5 to go. So
it's ticking down.
If you're Madison Central, you're going to have to regroup. Like I said, they've played a good game. I think they came out with a good opportunity. Just did not execute very well, I think, on the finishing side. And good hats off to a Montgomery County team that I think really
goalie's got to come out.
Really has just kind of taken it to them. They came out with a little more intensity when they've taken advantage of all the opportunities that they've had. We just that last goal was a perfect opportunity. Did not stop, kept going, kept playing, made it all the way through. And
we clear that.
Good clear out by the defensive player there. So under 3 minutes to go now. Quick throw. Going to try to get Hunter on the wing here. He's going to take it to the middle of the field.
Right there's the shot.
And he went to the middle, but there was nobody there to take it. So nobody but a blue jersey, I don't think. Yep, and you're content to leave out there. You got a 3-goal lead right now.
And
I don't know how he got by him, to be honest. So still back out of the middle, looking for anybody on that side. Going back to the middle of the field. Fez got the ball. I'm surprised, actually, they're that packed back, to be honest. I figured they'd have a little bit stretched out more to the 18. Because Central's pretty much just throwing the ball around right now.
Yep. And I think we're content letting them do that, but here comes Peyton.
Right off the defensive player. Was that Zach Hill?
Yeah.
And
we're down to 2 minutes.
Yeah, you're going to be under 2 minutes here in just a second. Connor's going to go back to the middle.
Oh, and
no
wide
control on the
open
ball
right there if he shoots.
All he had to do was turn around and couldn't get his foot back down, I guess.
Ball still bouncing. And it's
another
in
one
the center.
back. Good flicked out by the
good
keeper.
Flick, and the keeper's way out.
Way out. So I said he's been playing that well. I mean, he's gotten away with it. There's some times that I wonder if.
Oh, there's a foul.
I don't know if they call it a foul. They're going to call it a throw in.
Yeah.
All right.
Minute 37. And it's winding down and
still looking. Looks like Luke in the middle of the field. Don't do anything.
Wyman on loop.
Yep.
Crosses the field.
Yep. Still coming. Got the wing. Peyton's going to make that a wing. Is he going to be able to do it? Keeps trying to get that in, but it's not working. Good play by the keeper, I thought, but he dropped the ball. 1 minute and coming up under 1 minute right now. Peyton's going to take a corner here, right here. Or Fez is going to take this corner right here with just a minute to go in the game. 4-1 Montgomery County. And see what we do here on this set piece. Good ball.
It's a good ball right in the center.
Nobody there.
And
the defense kind of stopped on it. You got Zach, he's a lone player up front right now. So throw in 40-something seconds to go in the game. Looks like it's going to be Montgomery County with the big win here.
Zach having the yellow card, that's probably why they put him up front.
Yeah, so you get a little chippy down there in the backs, and you don't need anything dumb to come out of it. That's a smart play on their part, too. And he can take some long-range shots if he's wide open. You know, we've seen that, too. So
that's going to go out
30 seconds roughly to go in the game. Throw in for Madison Central. Still looking for that opportunity. Looks like Dylan's going to go to Dylan Dotson. Going to come into the corner. Nope.
It's good ball.
Nope.
Still good ball.
Still ball. Peyton's going to try to get down. Couldn't get it down.
And there's Zach.
And we're under 10 seconds to go. Zach's going to be content to play with it for a while. Maybe run it out right now. And that's going to be the end of the game. So good job, Montgomery County, coming in here and really taking it to the Madison Central Indians. I tell you what, it was
the game's a lot closer than what the score shows.
Well, it's one of those that, you know, it just boils down to the same thing we've seen the last. They're going to have to fix something on this because they're getting a lot of shots.
Yep.
But they're going to have to figure out how to execute on those.
It was really lopsided on the shots. I mean, it was 20 to about 5. The whole game. So.
It's 4-1 on the scoreboard. So good job on Montgomery County and great job on the defense. Keeper was a little bit of a racket, but you know what? He made every play he had to make, and that was good for him. Yeah. So hopefully he can continue to get away with this season. So good season so far from Montgomery County, and hopefully Madison Central can regroup and build on this one. So we'll see you all next time.
Pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you, Danny.
We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goble and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County Schools Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter. Or like us on Facebook, MCS TV. And of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
The following is in smokeless tobacco: cadmium, formaldehyde, lead, nicotine, nitrosamines, polonium-210, hydrazine, benzopyrene, and uranium-235. Don't be a dip. Don't dip.
According to the Centers for Disease Control, the definition of binge drinking is having 5 drinks over the course of 2 hours. When done excessively, this may eventually lead to memory loss, unwanted pregnancy, and sexually transmitted diseases, cancer, excessive vomiting, alcohol poisoning, and possibly death.
Nathan, can you hear me?
If you don't want to swallow any of this, chances are the next tube you put in your mouth won't be a good time. For more information on binge drinking, please visit the Centers for Disease Control website at www.cdc.gov.